In this video, I'll be going over my individual project one. Which is an extension of the week 2 mini project in which I use pandas to provide some descriptive statistics and data visualizations on a dataset of my choice. The specific dataset I used is a dataset containing Rotten Tomatoes movie scores for all of actor Robert De Niro's movies. And compared to the previous project, there are some pretty big major changes for this one. First of all, we have separate GitHub actions for each of the commands install, format, lint, and test, with different status badges for each contained in the README. We also conduct data analysis in 2 different files. So one is a Python script and one is a Jupyter notebook. And then we also have corresponding test files for each of these 2 data analysis files. And then we also have an additional script called lib.py, which basically contains all the common functions that were imported into the 2 data analysis files. We also have some different testing. So testing for the Jupyter notebook is done using the mbval plugin for PyTest. We format the code using Python Black, and we lint the code using rough. And these corresponding makefile commands were updated accordingly as well. We also have some package updates to requirements.txt. And we also have an additional feature that in the main script that will generate a summary report to the repo. And that is something that I will demonstrate today. So looking in the code spaces here, starting with the 2 data analysis files, one is descriptive stats.py and the other is a Jupyter notebook. So the first one here contains 2 functions, one which provides the summary statistics, the other which provides the histogram visualization. And then we also have a feature here that helps to write the summary report to the repo whenever this file is run. And both of these files import common functions from the lib.py file here, which contains some common functions, basic functions that just do the necessary calculations and the visualizations that we want to have. And then moving on to the test files, these will just run some simple test cases, just confirming that the descriptive stats values are correct, as well as that the visualizations are appearing correctly and have the correct features. So this is the test file for the Python script, and then the test file for the library. And the tests are pretty similar in both of those. As for the Jupyter notebook, the testing is done, of course, using the mbval plugin. So if we want to test that, we can just do in the terminal make test. And as we can see, so the first 6 tests passed here, these are just the library tests and the descriptive stats.py tests, 6 in total. And then we also have 5 tests for the Jupyter notebook. And if a user wanted to generate the summary report, you can start by just running Python and then where the file is. So that's a library. And then to generate the report, run descriptive stats.py, which is just the main data analysis file. And doing that, as you can see, we get both a PNG file containing the image of the histogram, as well as the report, the summary report. Both of these appear in the main branch of the repo. And so if we commit these changes, we do that, then, and we refresh. Now we can see we have the histogram visualization. So these are all of the Rotten Tomatoes movie scores and their distributions, frequencies, just your regular histogram. And then, of course, the summary report, which contains summary statistics, the correct mean, median, and standard deviation scores, as well as the histogram again, just together in the summary report for your convenience. Thank you for watching.